Hey YouTube, it's Delo, and I just wanted to take a moment to show you guys a repurpose or refresh of this jewelry box I have here. I've had the jewelry box for a couple years, and since I've moved, I haven't used it at all. I have a new way of storing my jewelry, my go-to jewelry, and it's working out a little better than this box did in the past. So this box has just literally been just sitting around collecting dust. So here I am, trying to be creative here and find a new purpose for this box, and I think it turned out great. So just keep watching. Okay, so what I'm going to be using this for is to cover up my thermostat. You'll know why when you see it. So first I had to measure the perimeter of my thermostat, and then I am going to transfer that measurement onto the back of the box. First, however, I had to consider the lip or the perimeter of the box because I don't want to damage the face of it, if you understand what I'm saying. So I had to go up just enough to pass the edge of the box so that I wouldn't be cutting there. So then I just go all around all four sides with the measurement of the thermostat with a little wiggle room. Here I am making holes to prepare to cut the box. What you need is a jigsaw for this part, but I did not have a jigsaw, so I ended up picking up a drywall knife from Walmart, which was very inefficient. It didn't cut well at all for this box. This box is like a composite wood type of thing, so the drywall knife was just not the appropriate tool. I ended up having to go around the box with the drill to do most of the cutting, and then I ended up using the drywall knife to finish the job. It was very unsafe. I would not recommend that you use this knife to attempt to do this. The proper tool to do this is a jigsaw. Please do not do as I did, again, because it is not safe and you could end up hurting yourself seriously. I was determined to get this done this weekend, so shame on me for doing it, but I just had to let you guys know. Please keep in mind that I am currently renting, and so that's why I have chosen to cover the thermostat versus replace it altogether. I just don't want to run the risk of damaging their property, so this is much more fun anyway, so yeah. I used about 2 coats of paint, plus I did some touching up, and also let it dry overnight, not intently, but I got tired, and so this is the next day. Right now I'm just putting the hardware back on, and I did leave it in its original state. I thought about spray painting it, but it turns out I really like the contrast of the dark hardware with the white box. Really quickly, I just want to mention that you don't have to use a box such as this for this kind of a project. Originally, I was going to use one of those faux book boxes. I just didn't because I actually use my faux book in my living room. I actually use it to hold my remotes. So just an FYI, you can probably do this much easier if you had one of those types of boxes versus a jewelry box. So a second mistake I made was not removing this paper before the paint dried, and so the next day when I went to take the paper off, I had the hardest time. It took me forever to get this paper off. Now I feel that it was a good idea to put it there, but I just should have remembered to take it off. On the front of the box where the lock is, I didn't put the paper there. And so there was a lot of paint there, and I had to kind of scrub to get that off. I just used a Windex and a cloth, but it took a lot of elbow grease. So, you know, I sped up past that point. I really didn't want to waste your time with that. Here, I'm just getting some command strips prepared to adhere to the box. I love these things. I swear by them. These are the large size. I probably could use smaller ones, but that's what I had. I just kind of err on the side of caution when I'm buying them and just get the big ones, you know. So I'm getting ready to just apply that to the back of the box. Now y'all see why I want to cover up this thermostat, y'all. It is old. It's got to be like from the 90s, maybe even the 80s. It's ugly. It's painted over. It's an eyesore, and I have this nice digital alarm, you know, screen that's right under it. That's all high tech and touch screen and all that, and then this thermostat is right above it. So it just I was tired of looking at it, y'all, and I had to try it out. So I'm excited to see how it's going. I didn't like that you could see the cut I made on the inside of the box when you lifted the lid. So what I did was I measured around the thermostat inside of the box, and I just used some foam board from Dollar Tree and a razor blade, and I cut out the measurement, and I just kind of pushed it back in there to cover up that ugly cut I made. And you'll see it in a picture, but it did the job. So, but overall, you guys, I absolutely love this space on my wall now. I'm so glad I did it. I was a little worried about the cut and trying to get that paper off, but this turned out so great. I'm so loving it, and I'm happy with it overall. I found a new use for this item, and I didn't have to get rid of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.